Good morning, my friends. It's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. On my channel, I am going through my good midlife crisis, where I am journeying through my 40s, working oh so hard to get my poop in a group. In order to do this, I have been working on my physical, my financial, and my mental health. And today is Friday, July the 11th, and I am going to be doing a financial health check-in. Um, I do that using the app that you see surrounding me. This is an app called YNAB, and I use this to do my digital cash stuffing, my budgeting, my planning, if you will. Today is a very special day, as yesterday was my birthday, and I celebrated it. I had a very, very great day. If you watch my health vlogs, I did document all of that. That should be coming out on Sunday. But I started it off by going and getting myself some OMG squee donuts, y'all. These are not only adorable, they are also delicious, and they are gluten-free. Because I have celiac, I have to get gluten-free donuts. So they are very much not a part of my health journey, and I anticipate my weight being up this week, but it's my birthday. I did that. I went and got myself a pedicure. I had lunch with Nathan, who is my roommate, and then one of my very good friends I've been friends with for years because her birthday is at the end of June. And then I went and had wine night with my friends. We celebrated the July birthdays. It was just an amazing day. Today I am dressed like this because I'm going to a Mineral Springs with my bestie. She'll be here in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So hopefully I will be able to get this video up before I go. That's my plan. We're going to go down. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours away. We're going to just spend the day there, relax, chill by the water, eat some good food, have a couple of drinks, and just have some girl time. And I'm so all about that. And then tomorrow we're going to do, with a group of friends, I'm going to be doing an escape room and then going to dinner. I am so ready for this. So I turned 45 yesterday. And so far, it's been really good. I'm all of one day into it. Yeah. So I'm having a really good day. I took yesterday and today off of work. It's been great. So that being said, I am going to try to keep this a little shorter than normal because I do want to get this budgeting done and then get this video edited and up for y'all before I head out. I'm going to do my best to keep this short, but I do talk a lot. So, yeah, I don't even know where to start. Okay, so this week, full disclosure, I forgot yesterday was Thursday. I was so busy doing birthday stuff that I did not close out my budget. Normally on Thursdays, I will go through, close out so I pre-plan my budget in the budget by paycheck book. So I will normally go through and close out the week before, end it all, make sure everything matches YNAB, and then reconcile all my checking accounts, pay off all my cards, and close out my budget. I did not do that last night, so I may do that tonight, depending on what time I get back. I don't think it'll be a late night back from the Mineral Springs because it's going to be hot. We're going to be tired. She's got kids, and we have plans tomorrow. So I don't think it'll be a late night, but I don't know how I'll be. I might not feel like it, but tomorrow morning I don't have any plans. So I'll probably do it tomorrow morning, or I'll do it Sunday, but it will get done. I will get everything reconciled. My cards are paid every week, so it's not like, nothing is going to accrue interest if I don't pay it today. So they will be fine. Anyway, I did not do that last night. So if you see balances on here, that is because I did not close out my accounts last night. I did not reconcile my budgets, my balances. So anyway, for that, I did, if you have been around, welcome back. Thanks so much, everybody, for sticking with me, for being here. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate y'all so much. I love you. And if you are new, welcome. You joined at a great time. I'm doing so many fun things right now. I did budget for all of these. These have been planned. I did set aside money in my budget for my birthday. I did yesterday I drew out $100 in cash, and I used that to pay for my donuts. I used it to pay for my my pedicure, and I used it to tip, and I was able to tip generously, which I love doing, and I can't always do, but it was in my budget, so I did it. And then I had extra money in my dining out, which I used to pay for my meal at Estancia, and I had a free meal. So the way we did it is I used that free meal that I had from taking my mom to Mother's Day brunch. They gave me a free meal for a Monday through Thursday, anytime I wanted to use it up until like next month sometime. So we took that off the total price, and then the three of us just split what was left. And I had gotten a glass of wine. They give you a free meal on your birthday. I like it, not a free meal, a free dessert on your birthday. So my dessert was free, but my friend also got a dessert. So the glass of wine was extra. We all got like a regular drink as well. But then we just split the price of all three of our meals between the three of us. So it was like just under $50 a piece for all you can eat meat and salad bar and a dessert and a drink, and I had a glass of wine. I feel like that's not a bad deal, in my opinion. I live in the Austin area, so for all you can eat meat for $50 and a dessert and a salad bar and a glass of wine and a tea, that's a pretty good deal. I think I would pay that at Chili's, which I like Chili's, but $50 is not a bad deal for that amount of food. Um, yeah. Anyway, I forgot. Oh, because yeah, I spent money that I did not pay cash for, but it was budgeted for. Like I am loving y'all. If you are just getting into thinking about budgeting or starting a budget, it is game changing. It is game changing. I started this when I was about to turn 40, and I was like, man, it is time to get my poop in a group. I need to figure out my life. I was over 300 pounds. I was in debt up to my eyeballs, living paycheck to paycheck. And I was like, this is not how I want to live my life. Now I mean, I'm still overweight. I'm 240 pounds, but I'm not 320 pounds anymore, so I'll take it. Um, and I mean, I do still have some debt. I have a car, and I have, like, you'll see this Best Buy card, but it's interest free. It's not like I'm not paying 30% interest like I was when I started this journey. This is all interest free. So that's fine. I mean, I'm okay with it. I chose to take this debt on because I knew I could pay it off the same as saving up for it, except for I needed the thing like this computer and my mom's refrigerator. I knew I could pay for it over time, the same as paying for it right now. But anyway, it was a choice I made educatedly. Like, I knew what I was doing this time. Anyway, I said I didn't have time to talk, and here I am talking. If you're new, this is what I do. I talk. I talk a lot. Um, so yesterday was fantastic. Everything was budgeted ahead for. It was wonderful. Today will be wonderful, I hope. I did not pay for my day spa. Nathan, my roommate, landlord, friend, this is what he got me for my birthday. So this is a gift. And then Ginny has paid for her own. So we will be going and doing that. And then tomorrow I will be spending time with my friends. Everybody paid for their own stuff. So, well, I paid for the escape room. Members can pay for their own dinner. But again, everything's budgeted for. So if you've been around, you know I am going on a princess cruise in January. That is my plan, Lord willing. I have never really been a rewards card person. Not that I am against rewards cards at all. I've just never had really the opportunity to take advantage of them. So I've been finally, if you watched my health vlog, know that I was finally de-stressing myself from last week's hecticness at work and watching cruise videos. And I finally got myself into like the mental headspace of, yes, I'm going on a cruise. Yes, I'm there. So it's like 6 months away. I'm starting to get there. I'm starting to get ready. I'm starting to get planning. And I was watching all the different excursions because my bestie said she and her husband are going to get me an excursion as my birthday gift because like I can't figure out what I want. Also on that note, if you were wanting to get me something but didn't know, I do have an Amazon wish list. But again, there's nothing I really want or need. I did start a fundraiser for Big Brother Big Sister. It is on my Instagram if you want to donate to that. I will link my Instagram below. So, Big Brother Big Sisters of Central Texas is something that is very close to my heart. I go every year to the fundraiser for that and donate to that I just feel like that's a very good organization. I have asked some friends to send me some links to some Central Texas charities for the flooded victims that are legit, that they know are legit, because, people take advantage, which is awful, and set up charities that are not legit. But I've asked them to send me some charities that are legit. So if you're interested in helping out some Central Texas flood victims, I have asked them to share links with me. I don't have them yet because I just asked last night. I have a friend who works at a church. So once I have those, I will also link those below. So if you would like to contribute to those, I will put those below as well. But anyway, forgot what I was saying. Oh, because I didn't know what I wanted for my birthday. She asked me to update my Amazon wish list, and I was like, I guess I could put like my reorder stuff from my recent orders that I know I'm going to need soon in my wish list. But like, I'm 45. I buy my own stuff. So it gets nice to get stuff. But so anyway, they're going to buy me an excursion. So I was like starting to look at the excursions, and then I started to go down rabbit holes of what else I might want to do on this cruise. And then I started to look, does Princess have a rewards card? And they do. And they have a promotion right now where if you spend $500 within the first 90 days, which I can absolutely do by just making it my daily spender, you get 2,000 points, which is $200 worth of onboard credit, which I can use to book an excursion or something on board, which is one of the experiences I want to do is like $150. And I'm like, well, that will pay for that. So I did sign up for that card. And I think I have decided to finally made the leap to close the Mission Lane card. Because the credit limit that they gave me on this card is the same credit limit that I have on the Mission Lane card. And I just took the hit to open this card. So I think now is the time to close the Mission Lane card. The only reason I didn't do it yet is because Mission Lane is connected to my toll tag. And I know I took the toll yesterday and I'm about to take it today. And I don't want to like get surprise bills in the mail because I closed the account on the same day like they're about to charge it. So I'm going to wait until they charge that card and I pay it off and then I'm going to close it. So, and then update, because a lot of times when you update your card on your toll account, it like doesn't take or it takes a little while. And I've gotten bills in the mail from that happening, and I don't want that to happen because when you get a bill in the mail, it costs a lot more than having a tag. So I'm going to wait until I'm done taking the toll this weekend, and then I'm going to cancel that card. So I do have some money in my Mission Lane annual sinking fund for the fee because this card doesn't have a fee. And it has rewards. Mission Lane has a fee and no rewards. The only reason I've kept it is because it has a pretty high credit limit, and it was my oldest line of credit. I'm just gonna bite the bullet and close that card. There's no sense in paying for it anymore. I don't need it. I'm gonna close it. And I don't even remember what the fee is, but I will look that up here in a minute. So anyway, I think those are all of my updates for right now. It is almost 7 o'clock. Jen's gonna be here at 8:30, so I really need to get started. So I'm gonna shrink myself down into how do I do this? This corner. Y'all, I'll get used to this corner over here. I'm so used to saying this corner up here, but now I've got to get used to saying this corner down here. Okay, so let's do it. How was y'all's week? Did y'all have a good week? Hopefully it was good. I go up here. Oh, I actually have money left in my groceries. Look. So I'm going to move this into my donations to give, and I haven't actually gotten to HEB. To give that to get a gift card. So I need to go get, now I can get a $75 gift card, $80 gift card. Where's my donations? I can get an $80 gift card, give to that family. Oh, yay. Okay. Okay. So dining out, I give myself $50 every single week. So now I'm up to $80. I did use some of that to go to lunch yesterday with my friend, but I will use some of this again to go to dinner tomorrow night. Groceries, I give myself $125 every week. In case you are new, there is a family that I am friends with that they have some of his family living with them. So there are 10 people living in one house. I've decided to take whatever's left of my grocery money at the end of every month and get them an HEB gift card. HEB is the grocery store here in Texas that I go to and that they go to. So if I have money left, I haven't had much money left or any money left the last couple of weeks, so I hadn't had anything to put in there. So I decided to do it in June, and then I ended up with only $25 left at the end of June. But whatever, last week I had $55, so that worked out. Ecclesial expenses, this is my church donation, $60 for the actual donation, $20 for a meal out afterwards if we go. So I will put $80 in there. Coffee, I put $25 a week in here. I actually didn't use this at all last week, but I used $20. Y'all, I have the most amazing team at work. So I am a supervisor, and I have the most amazing team. And when I took my vacation today and tomorrow, or yesterday and today, I had a full staff. And I'm on vacation and I had another team member on vacation, but that left 3 people. So normally there are four of my team members, and then I am like kind of a backup and I do other things. So there were 3 out of the 4 people there, which was fine. And the one person resigned, and I knew I was going to be hiring somebody, so I knew it would be a little tight, but it would be okay. When I hired this person, she was a transfer from another team, and she already had approved PTO for today and yesterday and next week, but that's okay. But yesterday and today. So I left 2 people to do the job of 5 people on yesterday and today. Fortunately, it was, the week after close, so it's kind of like our slow time, but still, it's a lot. So I decided to buy each of them lunch today. So that's what I moved this money to send them each money to buy lunch. So that's what that was. That was just me, not through work, just me as because I felt bad about it. Because that's who I am. As I've mentioned 1,000 times, I like to buy things for people, and I felt bad about it because I wasn't going to cancel my vacation time. I didn't feel that bad, but I just decided to buy them lunch because I do have the bus team, and I know they're going to handle it. I know they're going to do great. I know they are doing great, and they are not going to call me, even though I told them, I was like, yesterday I don't have any planned. You can call me. Today I won't have a phone, but because I'm going to be in the water, and I know they're not going to. But anyway, I felt bad about it. So anyway, I didn't actually spend my coffee money on coffee. I did get a free coffee from PJ's yesterday. I have a free coffee from not Dunkin' Donuts, Dutch Brothers that I'm going to get today because birthday. So anyway, long story to say, I didn't spend any coffee money, but I did use the money that I had put into coffee. Fun money, I give myself $25 every week. So that I have used some of that, but not all of it. So I still have $68 in here, and that is to use for birthday stuff. Self-care and gas, I only fill on paycheck weeks, which is not this week, it'll be next week. I did top off my car yesterday because I have Walmart Plus, and it is when Prime Day happens, Walmart does like their Walmart Plus days, I guess. I don't know. So they're giving me 10 cents off of gas right now, and I took advantage and just topped off my car because I was doing some running around, and I know I'm going to Gonzales. Sorry if you hear my puppy. Nathan's about to take him for a walk, and Charlie is so excited he can't contain himself. But I topped off my gas tank yesterday. It was like $10 or whatever. But so I did use a little bit of the gas money in here, but this will get me a full tank of gas if I need it again. The rest of these I only fill once a month, and I've already filled them this month. So let's fill bills, shall we? Because the last 2 weeks in a row, I have forgotten to fill bills, and I get to the end of the week, the end of the budget, and I'm like, why do I have extra money? Because I didn't put any money in my bills. So let's do bills. I have 4 bills due this week. I have OneDrive, which is my Microsoft Office subscription. I make a lot of videos, and so this backs up my Google because I am an Amazon. Oh my goodness, what I keep saying everything Amazon. I am a Google, an Android user. I'm not an Apple user, so this backs up everything to my OneDrive. This is extra storage on my OneDrive. I also have an Office subscription, so this is for my Office suite. I am a spreadsheet nerd. Man, I love Excel. So this is my Excel, my Word, my Power. I don't really use PowerPoint, but if I did, I mean, I have it. So that's what this is. So that is due this week. That is $10.81. YouTube Premium. I have a YouTube Premium family plan. It is $24.89 a month. This is for this channel, my personal channel, and then Nathan uses it too. Again, I've said this before, but he also has 2 children. I have offered it to them. His one son is on a mission. He is a Mormon missionary, so he obviously can't use it right now, but when he comes home, he will probably take advantage of that. His other son has chosen not to use it for right now. I don't know why. I know he watches YouTube. Maybe he has another plan. Maybe his mom has a plan. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm only using 3 of the 5 that I could use, but I have 5. Kia Soul, this is my car. I do have a car payment. $485.25 is that bill. And Planet Fitness is my gym membership. I only went once this week because I didn't feel like getting up and going to the gym on my birthday. So I didn't. I went and got donuts instead. And you know what? I feel like I made the correct choice on that. And that's it. that's it. Oh, I just can hide this. I don't, and I'm going to hide this because I probably will bring True Rust back after my cruise. I will probably bring this back. So I'm not going to delete it because I do see me doing that. That's the float spa, and I loved it. I do see me doing that again in the future. It's just right now for my self-care thing, I'm doing a cruise. So I'm not going to pay for a float spa membership. That's it, y'all. That's all I have to budget. So I'm going to roll over $523.55. So YNAB is a zero-based budget. So which means the first rule of YNAB is you give every dollar a job. I obviously have dollars that don't have a job, but I'm going to give them one. I'm going to give them the job of being next week's budget. So I'm going to assign $523.55 to next week so that when you come back next week, I will have that money and then I will have my paycheck. So that is what we will be budgeting on next Friday, which will be the 18th. I almost scared myself. The 18th. That will be the last day before I go to high. I go to high on the 20th. Oh my goodness, y'all. How is it going so quickly? My mind is, I can't wrap my head around this. Okay, anyway. Whatever. I'm going to go. It is 7 o'clock. I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to pull myself back up. I never do this. I'm going to pull myself back up and talk to y'all for a second. Hi, you can see me again. Okay. I'm going to go get this video edited, start getting it ready to go, and finish up getting ready myself so I can be ready to go when Jins gets here. And we can go to the day spa. I am going to for sure vlog myself. I'm not sure if Jenny will want to be in the vlog or not. She may. I have never actually asked her. I've asked if I can share pictures, and she's always said yes, but I've never asked her if she wanted to be in the vlog, so we'll see. I will be vlogging myself. I may or may not be vlogging Jenny, but I will share that with you on my health vlogs. Yeah, this will be on Sunday because this will be this week, so it'll be on Sunday. So make sure you come back and check out Sunday's video. All right, y'all. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on your way out. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.